So again, this is the continuation of our discussion yesterday. So the intelligence cycle, and now we are on the third phase, which is the processing phase. So what is the processing phase ba? So the processing phase, it is the processing and exploitation that involves the conversion of the collected data into information that is suitable for the production of intelligence. So sa processing phase, meron ka nang nag-gather na information dito. What you're going to do is to process those what you have collected. Siyempre, di ba, nakapagplano ka na kung paano mo gagawin itong intelligence. After mo nakapagplano, mag-start ka na ng first step mo, which is the collection of the information. After mong na-collect lahat ng information na yan, eto na yung phase wherein you will process all the information that you gathered. Again, this is the processing phase wherein it involves the conversion. Ibig sabihin, the conversion of collected data from collected data into information that is suitable for the product of intelligence. So, processing is largely a technical function that does not add meaning to the data, but that is necessary to convert the data into a form that people can understand. Okay? Ito na yung, for example, nag-observe ka sa ginagawa ng isang tao maghapon. Yung processing, ito na yung, lahat ng information na kuha mo, isa-summary mo. Ito yung processing. Okay? Sabi nga niya dito, okay, the function of processing is not to add meaning to the data, but, anong ginagawa niya? To convert the data into a form that people can understand. Di ba kapag nagko-collect ka ng information, kapag mabilisan, kapag survey, di ba, ang bilis-bilis niyan, anong gagawin mo? I-process mo, i-summarize mo yan. Hindi ka mag-add ng information dyan. Yan pa rin yon. But you will just convert it into intelligible one, wherein you will understand that also, pati yung kasama mo. Okay? This is done through a variety of methods that including decryption, yan, language translation, data reduction, yan. Kasi minsan may mga codes tayo. Okay? Processing includes the entering of raw data into databases where it can be exploited for use in the analysis process. Lalo na, for example, ang ginagawa mo is what we call na parang secret operation or covert operation, di ba? Yung may napapanood nyo sa movie na nagde-decode pa sila kapag dumadaan pala ng transmitter, so whatever. It's a processing phase. Yung information mo nakuha na ganun, gagawin mo into intelligible one para maintindihan ng lahat. Yan. So, the production, yun na tinatawag nating processing phase. Conversion of the collection data into a intelligible one. Naiintindihan po ba niyan? Hello?
Opo.
Dito mo lang sinasummarize lahat ng nakuha mong information na dun sa naiintindihan nyo. Kasi di ba kapag we collect, parang kapag collection of information kasi, collect ko lang ng collect. Di ba? Sa processing, ito na i-manage mo sila. Aayusin mo yung pagkakasunod-sunod nila, aayusin mo yung pagkasulat mo, yun sa kung merong mang codes yan, i-decode mo para lang maintindihan. Sabi nga niya, it just processing that includes raw data where it can be exploited for analysis process. So, after ng ating processing phase, pupunta na tayo sa second to the last phase, which is the production phase. Ano ba yung production phase na to? So, the production phase point at which the gathered and processed information goes through rigorous evaluation and analysis. Dito, nag-a-analyze ka na. Iba po ang sinasummary sa ina-analyze. Sa sinasummary, eto, di ba, nag-collect ka. After mo nag-collect, isi-summary mo yan. After mo summary, babasahin mo ulit yan. Kapag a-analyze mo na ano talagang ibig sabihin na na-collect mo information, that is the production phase. Okay? That is the evaluation and analysis phase. Sabi niya dito, without analysis, raw intelligence stands on its own, outside its context, and with little relevance. Information that has not been analyzed may also be misinterpreted and misused. Kapag information yung hindi yan dumaan ng production phase or analyzation phase, evaluation phase, ganun din. Pwedeng mali ang information na makuha nyo. So, without analysis, sabi nga, analysis, raw intelligence, ubulit lang siya. It involves the evaluation, ayan, interpretation, integration, analysis, and synthesis of all information that is relevant to the particular information report, or parang ganyan na, to answer the questions that has been asked. Yan. Again, this involves, the production phase involves evaluation. I-evaluate mo yung nakuha mong information. Ayan. Integration, analysis, and synthesis of all information relevant to your intelligence report to answer the questions that has been asked. So, the evaluation, ano ba ang ginagawa ng the evaluation sa production phase? Alam naman natin, di ba? You will analyze, you will evaluate. So, this is the determination of the pertinence, reliability, and accuracy of the information. Dito mo chine-check if tama ba yung nakuha mo information, if meron ba siyang connection or meron ba siyang relevance to your mission ng paggawa or yung requirement mong hanapin. Kung tama ba yung nakuha mong information, that is evaluate. Kaya nga nag-evaluate ka di ba? You will evaluate if that information is reliable. You will evaluate if that information is true or accurate. Ganyan. Tama ba? Okay. So, determination of pertinence, reliability, and accuracy of the information. Determination of pertinence or significance of the information relative to the operation. Kung meron ba siyang relevance dun sa operation na ginagawa nyo. Reliability of the sources or agency, and the accuracy of the information. Reliability, ibig sabihin, saan mo nakuha yan? Kasi madami tayong info. Diba? Saan mo nakuha yan? Reliable source ba? Kasi may mga fake news. Diba? Kasi may mga counterintelligence na baka false or leak, ang i-leak nilang information sa atin is yung mali. Pwede rin yung accuracy of the information. Siyempre, alamin mo kung tama ba. Okay? So, that is the process of evaluation under the production phase. So, what is the principles of evaluation? Yan. A, it should not be influenced by personal feeling, but based on the professional judgment. Okay? For example, si Harrison at saka si Kalilong magkaibigan. Tapos si Ailey kasama niyang detective. Si Harrison at saka si Ailey detective silang dalawa. Ngayon, si Harrison kaibigan niya si Frances. Ngayon, ang ginawa ni, merong binigay na information itong si Kalilong. Itong si Frances kay Harrison. Hindi porket kaibigan mo si Kalilong, Harrison, lahat ng sasabihin niya, paniniwalaan mo. Yun ang sinasabi niya. It should not be influenced by personal feeling, but based on professional judgment. So, kasi hindi naman lahat na sasabihin sa'yo, kahit kamag-anak mo pa, or kahit close pa sa'yo, totoo. Diba? So, you need to judge that information against, you need to evaluate that information into a professional judgment. Okay? Evaluation of the source should be made separately from the information. Yan. Siyempre, iba yung source mo, iba yung information. Kapani-paniwala ba yung source mo? Kung kanino mo galing? Kung saan mo galing? Totoo ba yung information? Iba evaluation ng information kung saan mo siya galing. Okay? Evaluation of the information should be made as close, okay, as possible to the source. So, ayan na. Ano bang ginagawa dito? Ganito. Yan. Source characteristics. Yan. Source reliability, relationship of the source to information, and information validity. Source characteristics, saan mo galing yan? Reliable bang pinagkuhanan mo? Pagkakatiwalaan ba? Tama ba? Hindi kanya kaya, tama ba yung source mo? After nun, ano ba yung relationship ng source mo sa information? Ibig sabihin, titingnan mo if valid ba yung sinasabi niyang information. Tama ba? Yan. Meron kasing hindi mo nga mapagkakatiwalaan, pero yung sinasabi niya, totoo. Naiintindihan niyo po ba ako? Doon sa evaluation process?
Yes, pa.
Ha? Pag may tanong kayo ninyo, ano yun, Lauren Mendoza? Do you have any questions? Hi. May kausap ba ako dito? Do you have any questions about this? Again?
Yan, ma'am.
Kapag you evaluate this one, iba po ang evaluate niyo siya, iba ang source, iba ang information. Sa source, titingnan mo yung reliability. Kung mapapagkatiwalaan ba, kung reliable ba yung nakuha mong source. Doon sa information validity, kung tama po ba. Okay. So, ito na. Sa pag-evaluate ng sources of information, we have code na TUVWXYZ. Kapag T, sabi niya, direct observation of the commander of a unit. Kapag U naman, ibig sabihin kung sino yung gumawa. Okay? Or kung saan mo siya nakuha. Ayan. U, report by a penetration agent or resident agent. Kapag V, this was a report from a PNP, AFP personnel involved in an operation. Okay, again, these are the codes for source of information. Kung saan mo siya nakuha. Tignan nyo. Kapag sa documentary, Z siya. Kapag observation by a member of populace, that is letter Y. Kapag observation of a government or civilian employee, nakuha mo siya sa mga government or civilian employee, that is X. Kapag interrogation of captured enemy, agent or foreigner, that is W. Kapag ang report galing sa PNP or AFP, that is letter V. Kapag naman penetration agent or resident agent, that is letter U. And the direct observation of commander of a unit, that is letter T. May mga code kasi dyan. For example, PNP si Princess Palele. Tapos, nung nagtanong ka sa kanya, ito yung binigay niya information. Anong bibigay mong code? Anong ibibigay mong code sa kanya? For the source of information. Anyone? Open nga your cameras, but parang hindi kayo nakikinig. Again, Princess Palele is a PNP member of the PNP. Ngayon, nakakuha ka ng information sa kanya. Sa kanya galing yung source. Siya yung pinaka-source of information mo. Ano ang ibibigay mong code sa kanya?
G, ma'am.
That is letter?
B.
V, as in victory.
Victory.
Yan. Okay? Itong mga code na to, okay? Yung mga code na TUVWXYZ, ano yan? Ito yung mga codes kung saan or kanino mo galing. For example, nakuha mo yung information from a documentary, ganyan, or for documents, ganyan. Ano lalagay mong code? That is letter Z. Yan. So, source of information, yan. Next. Ayan. After mong nalaman kung kanino mo nakuha yan, binigyan mo ng code, bibigyan mo rin ng code. Reliable ba yung napagkuhanan mo or hindi? For example, si Princess Palele, hindi mo alam kung reliable siya or hindi. Pwede mong gawin na fairly reliable. Ito yung mga, tandaan nyo itong A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay? May code din siya. Kapag A stands for completely reliable. Kapag B, usually reliable. Kapag C, fairly reliable. D, usually not reliable. Letter E, unreliable talaga. And F, reliability cannot be judged. Again, letter F, reliability cannot be judged. Hindi ko sinulat dyan. Okay, again, reliability cannot be judged. That is the F. F stands for reliability cannot be judged. Again, F stands for reliability cannot be judged. Okay, for example, completely reliable, letter A. Ibig sabihin, no doubt regarding authenticity, trustworthiness, integrity, competence, history of complete reliability. Ibig sabihin ng letter A, complete reliable, ibig sabihin talagang reliable sources ang nakuha mo. Never pa siyang pumalya. Never yang nagkamali or di ka talaga nagdududa dyan kasi laging tama ang binibigay niya. Kapag naman usually reliable, okay, letter B, some doubt regarding authenticity or trustworthiness, okay, or competence, history of general reliability. Parang meron kang konting duda, kaya nga usually reliable. Kapag naman fairly reliable, okay, doubt regarding authenticity, nagdududa ka din, hindi mo alam, sakto-sakto lang, ayan. In competence, ayan, history of periodic reliability. Kapag naman letter D, usually not reliable, okay, definite doubt regarding authenticity, trustworthiness, integrity, history of occasional reliability. Ibig sabihin, paminsan-minsan lang siya, usually. And letter E, ito. Ayan, talagang hindi siya totoo or hindi siya ka-reliable, hindi ka nagtatrust. Ayan. Certainty about lack of authenticity, trustworthiness, integrity, competence, history of unreliability, and last one naman, letter F, again, it means truth cannot be judged, or the reliability cannot be judged, that is letter F. Okay. For example, again, si Princess Palele, galing from the PNP, and then, you know na napagkakatiwalaan siya. Anong code ang ibibigay mo sa kanya?
A po.
A po.
Magsisimula ka dun sa PNP. P, A, Ganon. T, comma, and then A. Ganon siya. Diba? So, naiintindihan niyo yan. So, source yan. From source. Eto na yan sa information. Again, yung binigay ko kanina, code, ito, sources of information, kanino galing, tapos kung magpagkakatiwalaan ba, eto yon. Ibig sabihin, ito yung mga code during the source of information. Saan mo galing? Okay, kung kanino mo galing. And then, kung mapagkakatiwalaan ba, kung saan mo nakuha yan. Yun, ito yung source. Eto naman, papasok tayo yung evaluating of the information naman. So, the relationship of information and the source. So, to evaluate the source properly, we need to ask ourselves two important questions. Where did the source or agency get this information? Saan nakuha yung information na yan? Why did they provide me with this information? Tatanungin mo ito, saan nila nakuha yung information na yun? Yung binibigay nila sa'yo. Bakit nila binibigay sa'yo? Yun ang tanong eh. Doon mo makikita yung, doon mo ina-evaluate. Bakit nila, o bakit madaling ibibigay yun sa'yo? Diba, alam mo, may strictness mo ng ganyan. Tsaka, bakit may information silang ganito? Saan nila galing? Yan, you're going to evaluate. Eto na, evaluation of validity of your information. Meron din tayong code, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? Kapag 1, ibig sabihin, confirm. Kapag 2, probably true. Kapag 3, possibly true. Kapag 4, doubtfully true. Kapag number 5, improbable. And number 6, last, truth cannot be judged. Okay? Truth cannot be judged. Truth cannot be judged. That is number 6. Okay. Kapag confirm, ibig sabihin, it was confirmed by the other independent sources. Ibig sabihin, totoo talaga. Again, this codes naman stands for the evaluation of the information. Yung kanina, yung ine-evaluate natin kung kanino galing yung information, the source. Diba? Dito naman, ang ine-evaluate natin is yung information na binigay nila. Ngayon, in order for us to evaluate the information that they give, there are two questions that we need to answer. Where? Saan ba nila galing yan? Next, why? Bakit nila binibigay sa'yo? Okay? Number 1 code, it means confirm. Ibig sabihin to, parang confirm na confirm, totoo, reliable, parang totoo yung binigay nilang information. Sabi nga niya, it was confirmed by other independent sources. For example, nagtanong ka sa NBI, tapos ganun ang sagot nila, nagtanong ka sa PNP, nag-confirm nila yung binigay ni NBI. Ibig sabihin, confirm, totoo. Yan. So, logical in itself agrees with the other information on the subject. Kapag naman probably true, number 2, not confirmed independently. Logical in itself agrees with other information on the subject. Merong mga part na hindi na totoo dyan, or parang ang nag-confirm lang dyan is siya lang. Okay, yan lang. Hindi yan pwede i-confirm ng ibang tao. Ganon. Number 3, possibly true. It's not confirmed by the other agency. Logical in itself agrees somewhat with other information in the subject. Ibig sabihin naman dito, may mga infos siya na totoo, may mga infos na hindi. That is possibly true. Doubtfully true. Ayan. Not confirmed, not logical, not believed at the time of receipt, although possible. Parang kapag sinabing doubtfully true, merong pag-asang maging totoo siya. For example, lilipad daw si Suarez ng 5:15. Ayan. So, yun ang information na nakuha mo. Meron siya, syempre, titingnan mo if truth. Kapag hindi yan na-confirm sa iba, pwedeng doubtfully true siya. Pwede kasi siyang mangyari or hindi mangyayari. That is doubtfully, nagdududa ka. There is a possibility, tawag dito, hindi ka naniniwala dun sa oras, diba? Kaya nga sabi ko, sabi niya, lilipad si Suarez will take a flight at 5:15 p.m. Though meron din possibilidad na totoo, kaya nga lang doubtfully. Mas mababa siya kay possibly true. And then we have 5, improbable, which means confirmation available of the contrary. Ibig sabihin talaga, hindi totoo. Pag improbable, it means hindi totoo. Kasi, for example, ito yung binigay na information ni PNP. Pina-confirm mo kay NBI, hindi daw totoo. Sabi niya ganyan. That is improbable. Illogical in itself, o yan, contradicted by the other information on the subject. Hindi talaga totoo ang laman niya. And last one, we have number 6, truth cannot be judged. It means yung binigay mo information, hindi mo alam kung totoo or hindi. Again, The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this is the code given for the evaluation of information. Do not forget this one, confirm, probably true, possibly true, doubtfully true, and improbable. I will give you a clue. Kapag sa evaluation of validity of information, use this mnemonics. C-propidit. C-propidit. Tignan nyo. Try natin. Open your cameras. Sige, open your cameras. Let's try this one. Open your cameras. Okay. 1 stands for confirm. 2 stands for probably true. 3 stands for possibly true. Okay. And then 4 stands for doubtfully true. 5 stands for improbable. And number 6 stands for truth cannot be judged. Okay. For example, always remember this C-propidit. C-pro-P-D-I-T. Okay? C-pro-P-D-I-T. C1 stands for confirm. Ayan. 2 stands for pro. It means probably true. 3 stands for P, which means possibly true. Okay? 4 stands for D, which means doubtfully true. Number 5 stands for 5. I5, it means improbable. And last one, 6, letter T. Okay? It is, what it means, truth cannot be judged. C-pro-PD. Diba? C-pro-P-D-I-T. Madali lang yan. Oh, I'll give you number 1. Number 5, ano siya? Without looking the PowerPoint. Oh. Number 5, give me.
Improbable.
Improbable. 1.
Confirm.
Confirm. How about 6?
Truth cannot be judged.
Truth cannot be judged. Nagmamadali lang siya. C-propidit. Another. Yung kanina naman, bigyan ko kayo ng tawag dito, tips. Doon naman sa, ito, yung kanina naman, sources naman. Ayan, itong reliability of the source naman. A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay. A, B, C, D, F. Remember the word of, tinatawag nating kufnur. Kufnur. Bakit kufnur? Letter A stands for C, kufnur, completely reliable. Diba? Completely reliable. Letter B, okay, A, B, letter U, ibig sabihin niya, B, U, it means usually reliable. Letter C, letter F, it means fairly reliable. Po ba? And then letter D, we have, anong letter na? Kufnur. Letter N, ibig sabihin, usually not reliable. And then we have letter E, which means kufnu. C-U-F-N-U. It means unreliable. And the last one is letter F, which stands for the letter R, which means the truth cannot be judged. Reliability cannot be judged. Reliability cannot be judged. Again, just remember the word kufnur. Para hindi kayo nalilito. Okay. Practice, practice. Letter C stands for?
Fairly reliable.
Sige ha. Alisin ko yung pagka-share dito. Okay. Letter A stands for?
Completely reliable.
How about letter E?
Unreliable.
Unreliable. Okay. Di ba madali lang? So, kunwari, binigyan kayo ng gantong code ng kasama nyo. C1. Ano sasabihin nyo yun? C1. Paano nyo bibigay evaluation nun? C1. It means, anong ibig sabihin ng source niya? C1.
Fairly reliable, confirmed.
Yun. Ibig sabihin, fairly reliable, comma, it means confirm. Gets nyo? Ganun sila. Kasi intelligence to, di ba? We have codes dun sa mga information natin, dun sa production phase na to. Kasi they are going to analyze those information na nakuha nila. Eto na yung pag-a-analyze nila. So, binibigyan nila ng code. Naiintindihan niyo po ba yan? So, ito kasi, ano naman, kung kanino galing. Itong ating, wait lang, share ko muna ulit. Yan. Ito naman kasi, itong source of information, kung kanino galing. So, for example, binigyan kayo ng gantong sentence, tapos bibigyan nyo ng quote. For example, they give you report based from the observation by a government or civilian employee. It is confirmed and sabi natin tawag dito, it is fairly reliable and probably true. Yan. So, ano magiging code nyo? Again, it is fairly reliable and probably true. Again, the information came from the observation of the government or civilian employee. Anong magiging code mo nun?
XC2.
XC2. Diba? So, ganun siya. It's either gagawin yung code or kayo ang magde-decode. For example, binigyan ko kayo ng example na decode A6. What does it mean nun? A6.
Completely reliable.
Truth cannot be judged.
Truth cannot be judged. Ganun
Judged.
po. Okay. So, naiintindihan nyo na yan. This is the production phase. Again, the production phase, we're going to evaluate. Again, evaluation kung sino yung sources mo, kung reliable ba yung source mo, and kung totoo ba or accurate yung nakuha mong information. Naiintindihan na po niya ng production phase. Hello? Naiintindihan na po ang production
Opo,
phase.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Next. Tignan nyo dito. Analysis stage. Data integration is the first phase of analytic process. It involves combining information from different sources in preparation for the formulation of inferences. Various techniques may be used to display this information, the most common being use of the charting techniques. So the next step is the analytical process. It is interpretation or logical reasoning, which requires going beyond the facts. The discipline approach to analysis requires the maximum amount of information to be assessed at the time of integration to determine its relevance. Excluding information at the beginning of the process can easily lead to the significance of vital piece of information being overlooked. This can lead to incorrect analysis, which can ultimately jeopardize an inquiry. So, after mong nalagyan ng codes yan, nakita mo na yung totoo, papasok na yung analyzation, wherein you will, anong gagawin mo? Determine its relevance. Again, analysis stage, it is the stage wherein you need to determine the relevance of that information that you get. After mong nalagyan ng code or na-judge or na-evaluate whether it is a reliable, accurate, pupunta ka sa analyzation stage wherein dito na yung pumapasok na yung nag-aalis ka na, nag-i-elicit ka ng mga hindi naman kasama sa records dapat. So, analysis is the most crucial in the intelligence process. It is considered as the heart of the intelligence process. Kasi sa analysis, dito mo na aalamin yung pinaka-outcome or pinaka-labas ng information na collect mo. Again, this is the analysis. Yung parang, yung pinaka-final product mo. Okay po? This is the analysis. Kaya nga sabi niya, the most crucial in the intelligence process. It is considered as the heart of the intelligence process. Analysis is part of production phase. So sabi niya, analysis, the careful examination of information to discover its meaning and essential features. That is analysis. And last one, syempre, we have the dissemination phase. Okay? Dissemination phase. Dissemination. Ganito po spelling nga. Ito nasa ilalim. Ito yung tamang spelling niya, ha? Ito yung tamang spelling niya. Itong dissemination. Dissemination, the release of the results of analysis to the client. Ang dissemination, ano yung sabihin ng dissemination? Ibig sabihin, ito na yung pamimigay mo. Ibibigay mo na doon sa proper authority. Yan. The release of results. Ayan. So, dissemination means to communicate our findings and recommendation either by oral or written report. So, there are 3 ways to communicate. Sabi nga niya, is either written intelligence report, is either by oral or by electronic means. We have 3 ways to communicate. Written intelligence, pwedeng nakaprint, ibibigay mo na. Pwedeng oral, pwedeng kakausapin mo lang. And then, we have the last one, electronic, pwedeng send by through email. Yan. So, types of intelligence product, pwedeng descriptive, describe mo, explanatory, you will just explain, predictive, and estimative. And what is an intelligence product? Sabi nga niya, it is an information acquired by the organization which, because of its confidentiality, the confidentiality of the means by which the information was derived, may allow an organization to exploit to its advantage. So, yung pinaka-product ng intelligence cycle, eto na yon. Okay? Yung process information, that is what we call intelligence. Kaya nga, bago tayo makakuha ng intelligence, you need to go up with intelligence cycle. Now, let's review. Okay? Let's review. Again, how many phases does intelligence cycle has?
5.
5. So, the first phase is planning and
Direction.
direction. Dito sa planning and direction, ano ang ginagawa mo? You're going to... Ano ginagawa nyo dito? Ang ginagawa nyo dito, inaalam nyo kung ano yung scope ng gagawin nyo. Ano yung methods na gagawin mo. Diba? Nandito na yung methods of collection. Ayan. Your sources of information, saan mo makukuha. Ayan. Ano yung gagawin mo? The whole entire intelligence cycle. This is one. Sabi nga niya, the intelligence cycle, the planning and direction, this is the important one. Kasi without planning and direction, hindi mo alam anong gagawin mo. Kung first step pa lang. Kaya nauna ang planning and direction. After ng planning and direction, we have
Collection.
collection of information. So, collection of information, this is the step wherein you will gather the data na. And then, so, meron kayong mga different methods on how you will collect the data. Just simply gathering data. After you collect, what is the next phase? That is
Processing.
processing. Ano ginagawa sa processing? Ano ginagawa sa processing?
Collecting data.
Kino-convert po yung data. Kino-convert po yung data tsaka po tinatranslate.
Ayan. Kino-confirm yung data tapos you will translate it into intelligible one. Processing, ibig sabihin, kapag nakuha mo lahat ng data, ito na yung kanwari pagsasama-samahin mo. Tapos, pagsusunod-sunurin mo. That is processing. Okay? Kapag naman, pupunta ka na sa next step, that is
Production.
production. Yung ginagawa mo, you will evaluate and analyze. Sa evaluation, you are going to evaluate the source, kung kanino magaling, the reliability of your source, and the accuracy of that information na binigay ng source mo. That is, tinatawag nating production phase. And the last one, syempre, sa dissemination. Sa production phase, syempre, tapos ka na eh. Sabi nga natin, after ng evaluation, you're going to analyze. Analyze is the very, sabi nga niya, heart of the operation, intelligence cycle or intelligence operation. Kasi, dito mo na ma-analyze yung parang, anong ibig sabihin ng lahat na nakuha mong data, ganyan. After mo na ma-evaluate, dito ka na mag-omit ng mga ibang informations na hindi naman mahalaga. Kasi sa analysis of your, in that phase of production, in that analysis, ino-omit mo na yung hindi kailangan. So, anong na lang natitira? Yung pinaka-information na kailangan mo. Okay? This is where you can get the product. Ito na yun. Ito na yung pinaka-finishing na. And then, the last one, ito na si dissemination phase. Anong ginagawa ng dissemination phase? You're going to distribute the information that you get or yung intelligence product mo. Diba? We have 3 ways on to disseminate the intelligence that you get or the intelligence product. Ano yun? It's either by writing, diba? It's either by oral, and
Oral
the last
based.
one is electronic. That is intelligence cycle. I'll give you an example. For example, meron kayo, hindi kasi tayo face-to-face eh. Kung face-to-face, papagawa ko talaga to, papa-intel ko kayo. For example, si Ney Pamintuan, dahil hindi natin kilala si Mary Teresa Macabante, pina-intel kita sa kanya. I want to have some information about Mary Teresa Macabante. Ang gagawin mo doon, syempre, una, magpaplano ka. Aalamin mo, magpaplano ka niyan, saan ba nakatira si Mary Teresa Macabante, haalamin mo saan yung ruta niya, ganyan, saan siya, anong ginagawa niya. Ito na yung papaplano mo. So, anong gagawin mong mga methods? Yun yung phase 1, planning and direction. After no, nung nalaman mo na yung gagawin mo, pupunta ka na sa collection of phase, diba? Or collection of information. So, ito na yung gagawin mo na yung magko-collect ka na ng information about sa kanya. Susundan mo siya, pipicturean mo siya, aalamin mo yung mga grades niya, aalamin mo yung mga institution niya, magtatanong-tanong ka sa mga kakilala niya, kaibigan niya. That is collection of information. Ang dami mo ng information. Nilagay mo lahat yan sa isang envelope na malaki. Daming information. May pictures doon, may nakasulat, may mga surveys or what. That is your collection. Yung collection mo na isang, envelope na yan, pupunta ka na yan sa processing. Anong gagawin mo sa processing? Siyempre, kapag nagko-collect ka, hindi naman masahan ng maganda lahat ng sulat mo. Lahat yan, minsan shortcut pa. Anong gagawin mo sa processing? You will just arrange them into intelligible one. Diba? Ito yung pagkakasunod-sunod ng information mo. O, dito yung mga pictures, dito yung ganto ganyan, ito yung information. Aayusin mo lang. Ito yung araw na report ko sa kanya, sinundan ko siya, inobserve ko siya. So, gagawin ko lang siya sa summary ko lang. Ayan. So, that is processing. You will just convert it into intelligible one dun sa maintindihan mo. After ng processing, saan ka na pupunta? Sa? Anong phase na? Pang-apat, anong phase na?
Production.
Production. Ano gagawin sa production? You are going to evaluate and analyze. So, ang gagawin mo, evaluate mo yan. Yung mga nakuha mo, syempre, naka-ayos na, naka-organize na. Evaluate mo yan, isa-isa. Evaluate mo muna kung kanino mo galing. Evaluate mo muna ano yung reliability ng source mo. After nun, evaluate mo din kung yung accuracy ng information na nagawa mo. So, after mo nalagyan ng codes yan, so, alam mo na yung mga walang kwenta, tsaka merong kwenta. Diba? After nun, anong gagawin? Yung may walang kwenta, tsaka may kwenta at walang kwenta na information. Siyempre, kasama pa din yan. Dadalhin mo na yan sa production phase. Anong gagawin mo? Doon sa mga finished product mo from that processing phase, ayan na. Ang gagawin mo niyan is you will analyze. You're going to summary all the information that you get. Tapos, titingnan mo lang kung ano yung relevant doon sa mismong pinapagawa ko sa yung mission. So, alisin mo na yung mga hindi relevant. So, ito na yung pinaka-summary. You're going to get the summary. Kapag nagawa mo na yung pinaka-summary mo, nakuha mo na yung kwento ni Mary Teresa Macabante, ganito siya nag-aaral, ganito siya kataas, saan siya nakatira, ganyan na yan. Ito na yung analysis mo. Ito na yung tinatawag nating ano kasi tawag doon? Production. After ng production na yan, saan ka pupunta? After ng analysis, dissemination phase. So, pag nagawa mo na, you were going to disseminate. Kayo mo i-disseminate sa akin. Yan. It's either, yung na-print mong summary, ibibigay mo yan, that is written. It's either sasabihin mo sa akin, nagkukwento mo, or it's either, is-send mo lang sa akin sa email. That is dissemination. So, yung binigay mo sa aking product na yon, yung nakapapil na yon or naka-electronic man yan, Gmail, so what, yun ang tinatawag nating intelligence product. That is intelligence. Do you understand now the intelligence cycle?
Opo.
Yes, ma'am.
Simple as that. So, do you have any questions pa yan?
None na po.
If wala na kayong questions, then I will just stop this recording.